Happy Friday. We made it. And these are your local first headlines from York County's news desk. Not that this is breaking news, but vaping. Apparently not good for you. Yeah, if you're on the fence about whether or not to take up this activity, you're potentially inhaling pesticides. Lots of them. The Maine Office of Cannabis Policy have expanded a health and safety recall for vape cartridges that were sold in the state and later found to contain unsafe pesticide levels. Didn't know they were safe levels. People complained about an adverse health reaction to Yanni adult vape cartridges of the strain Watermelon Chimera. While the investigation was pending, the OPC said the recall was expanded to cartridges of the strains Apples and Bananas, Cherry Tartufo, and Lemon Cherry Pie from retail stores. Inhaling cannabis containing unsafe levels of clofenophore can lead to high fever, sweating, nausea, vomiting, and or altered mental status. A Sanford woman is one of 3 former corrections officers at York County Jail who were indicted on misdemeanor charges. Allegedly, they looked the other way when others would smuggle contraband into the facility. Kelly Hamilton of Sanford, Emma Kehoe of Portsmouth, and Zarek Melik of Lyman were indicted with connection of alleged exchange of money from inmate Connor McClone of Wolfboro, New Hampshire, who also faces charges. York County Sheriff William King said the alleged bribery scheme came to light during an unrelated case when detectives offered a defendant the opportunity to share information that could aid law enforcement. The defendant disclosed that inmate McClone had been allegedly bribing corrections officers at York County Jail. Now, something I often reference in conversation is the fact that life is becoming like the TV show Black Mirror. Now, for the uninitiated, number one, you should watch it. It's scary at times, and it will mess with your mind, which is always fun. But it's a series of shows revolving around technology that, the idea seems preposterous at the time that we'd actually live that way, and the technology eventually backfires, and you're like, there's no way that can ever happen. But now there's this. An AI startup called Two Way just launched an app that lets you communicate with friends and relatives after they die. Now, obviously, that's not possible. It's just an AI version of them, but they think that people will do it as long as it's close enough to the real thing. So here's how they advertised it. They made an ad where a lady FaceTimes her dead mom and tells her the baby is kicking. Then it skips ahead to the kid at 10 months old, then 10 years old, and 30 years old. And then he's talking to the grandma like she's still alive. If that's where they landed, I would love to see the rejected ideas. Jeez. They claim that they can make a realistic avatar of anyone. And that is what's trending. Let's check sports.